This is Cronkite News.
Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Angie Schuster and this is a Cronkite News update. Here at Cronkite News, we're tracking the spread of heroin across Arizona, and now lawmakers in Washington are coming up with ways to stop the spread of opioids nationwide. The president's new budget would add $133 million in new funding to support overdose prevention efforts. Key components include strengthening and evaluating overdose prevention at the state level, as well as expanding the use of naloxone. New measures at the border could add extra eyes to the flow of undocumented immigrants across dangerous areas. Towers that stand over 150 feet tall will loom over dangerous corridors and stretch to border checkpoints. Cameras on the towers will run day and night, with the collected information being relayed to a control center in Nogales. Border Patrol officers believe the towers will give a wider image of activity on the border.
There's going to be a radar, a day camera, a night camera, a laser to a pointer. They'll be able to determine whether people are carrying backpacks, potentially whether they're armed. And yeah, even with the current technology that we have, we can usually determine if we're looking at a hunter or a migrant.
A series of new bills in the Arizona legislature are targeting photo radar. Senate Bill 1167 and House Bills 2564 and 2221 have different objectives, but all appear to weaken photo radar enforcement in some way. HB 2221 would make it so failing to appear in court for a photo radar violation would not result in a suspended license. HB 2564 proposes only allowing photo radar tickets to be issued from cameras run by officers at the scene instead of through automated systems. And finally, Senate Bill 1167 proposes to get rid of photo radar entirely by making it illegal for any local authority in the state to set up cameras. We'll have a full wrap-up on those bills tonight at 5. High schoolers could face a new graduation requirement if the American Heart Association has its way. The group is lobbying at the Capitol to add CPR training to graduation requirements. Arizona does have regulations when CPR training is taught, but lessons are only recommended, not required. 24 states already have legislation making CPR a requirement for high schoolers. Here's what's coming up tonight at 5 on Cronkite News.
Typically probably about a $50 or $60 ride, and it was $250 because of the surge pricing.
We take a look at how surge pricing affects ride-sharing businesses and what one local company is doing to stand out. One company wants to build a medical marijuana growing facility in Phoenix, but it faces a few hurdles before it could become a reality. That's all for this Cronkite News update. For Arizona's top headlines, head to cronkitenewsonline.com. We'll see you tonight at 5 on Arizona PBS 8 HD.